Hi guys, this is Ryn Weaver and you are watching Ambi.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from Ambi. I'd like to welcome you to an interview with the lovely Ryn Weaver.
Hello everyone.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm awesome. The last time we spoke was before the release of your debut record, before you experienced an absolutely insane festival season.
It was so good. It was so good.
You must be feeling pretty good at the moment with all this crazy stuff going on.
Wonderful. I've been so busy. It's actually weird because I didn't know what to do with myself after the last tour. I think everyone goes through that, but I'd never, had it was a full year of just doing shit. And then I just did not know what to do with myself. Just like twiddle your fingers.
Tour withdrawal.
Yeah. Serious withdrawal. And now we have this one, but only one more week. And then album 2, baby.
Well, I remember how anxious you were and just excited to get the Fool out.
Yeah.
Now the fact that the record is out, people seem to be loving it. Are you feeling the love right now?
I'm feeling the love. I'm really lucky because all of my fans or whatever, people that like my stuff, they're so invested, and there's so many of them with tattoos now of my lyrics, and it's like I have diehards. I'm really lucky. Not everyone has that. It's been a joy. People like the story, which is nice.
And the debut was released back in June.
Yep.
Are you conceptualizing any new material at the moment? What's going on that front?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a one-word answer. Can't really say much more.
I mean, I can, but it like crystallizes. It's like sort of. It starts somewhere, and I'm very conceptual. I need the story to like play out in my head for me to really, deliver. And so it's been for a while now, just like kind of slowly building. So I know where I'm going.
And of course, you're now touring alongside Holy Child.
Holy Child.
Aster. We were speaking before the interview about how much we love both of these bands.
They're literally the best people.
Did you know them before this tour? Or did you just start getting along with them as the
we
tour
met.
went?
We met at festivals, really, and I just really like them. And I named this tour the Misfit Toys Tour because did you ever watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yes.
The weird one with the bumble that they rip his teeth off. There is like the Island of Misfit Toys.
Yes.
And my parents, I'm like, my family's either really jockey or really artistic. It's like it's riddled with artists, and then the rest of them are like, I like sports. And so I remember when I was young, me and my middle brother, my mom, whenever the Misfit Toys would come up, she's like, oh, that's where you guys live, on the Island of Misfit Toys. And it was kind of mean when I was young, but when you get older, you kind of like the fact that, you don't have to fit a box, which I kind of love. Yeah. And I felt the same with those people, with Aster and Holy Child. They're like badass women that are doing their shit, and they're not really necessarily trying to be anything other than
themselves.
Them. And so I thought it'd be really good. And they're just good people. Good people, which is hard to find, actually.
I was actually going to ask about why you labeled it the Misfit Tour, the Misfit Toys Tour. It's so great to hear that story of Rudolph, because I didn't put two and two together. My mom actually decks out our entire our entire entertainment unit is actually just all the little toys, and like every year it's just
Christmas was a big special, and like if you're religious, if you're not, it's a consumer holiday, but it's magical. Although every year it keeps getting closer and closer. Like as soon as Thanksgiving happens, they're like, it's Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I don't know. I loved Christmas movies growing up. That was my shit.
Anyone in specific, or?
That one was probably my favorite. And then, what was it? Santa Claus is Coming to Town. All those weird animated ones.
Yeah.
I actually dated a guy whose grandfather was Jimmy Durante. And so then we would watch that, and I'd like bug him. I'm like, look, Frosty the Snowman. The guy that sang like that. Funny.
That's awesome. And I saw a tweet recently you were saying with the new emojis that they added.
They're so good. There's a lioness now. A lion. Yeah. Not a lioness. It's got a mane. But I love the new emojis.
If you had to describe this tour solely using emojis, which would you use?
The triple sparkle.
Okay.
And then the lion, I think. And then liquor ones. And then
the little martini glass.
Yeah, martini. I really like the new the woman that's the wind. Do you know the one I'm talking about? She's like, it's blowing wind.
Okay.
You should find that emoji. That's maybe it. It's like, go. It's a little brisk, this tour, but it's also just been so fun, and we're just being pushed along by the wind woman.
The wind woman.
Goddess of the wind.
When you have some downtime when you're on the road, because I know a lot of the time it's pretty much just loading in, sound checking, doing press, playing the shows, and then getting the hell out of there.
Yeah.
When you have downtime, what do you like doing
Oh, God. Partying a bit. We've been watching the Twilight Saga. We thought it'd be fun. It was like we did it as a joke because the first one we thought was kind of like silly.
Yeah.
And then we just kept going. We've been watching a lot of movies and snuggling and cuddling and having fun.
One of your band members before was like, how long do you guys need? Because we kind of want to finish. I think it was Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, we're on the last one. We're on the last one.
You're making it.
She looked so good. She looks so good. Kristen Stewart, sup, baby. And Robert, it's just an eye candy movie. It's so fun.
Well, you're very active on all of your socials. And the thing about Twitter that's great is you can connect with your fans so closely.
To, like, have people that aren't... It's killed the rock star in a sense, because it's like, you know, everything through social media, they can just like record it, and so people can't really be fuck ups anymore on a certain level.
Even if you delete,
it's like delete it. Like poor Amy, right? Amy Winehouse, crazy, wonderful singer, but the thing everyone remembered her by was like a YouTube video where she's drunk and like, and then it's like it's bad. It's kind of, I don't like that side of it, but I really like that it makes you learn about little kids' lives and get to touch these people on like a different level, and then it gets to break down the wall, which is cool, because I think like everyone's just a normal person. I hate like, okay, the other day this woman was like, you do so much for the world, you're doing so much, and I'm like, oh, what do you do? She's like, I'm a social worker. I'm like, you do so much for the world. Like, everyone does really cool shit, it's just some of us are on stage. And so that's the fun of Twitter, because you just get to like joke around with these kids and they love it and I love it, and it's fun.
The reason I want to bring it up is because we have to talk about your fans. It's amazing. You'll like tweet out one thing and the response to everything's absolutely crazy. You can tell they care about everything that you do, which obviously from an artist's perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it's my
cool.
job. It's my job, but it's when it's a passion, it's not a job. It's just fun.
How important is it to you as an artist to know that you're just touching so many people's hearts and so many fans are
that's the only thing I would want to do. You know, I think all the music I listened to growing up was stuff that like saved me. Like, I was a sad little girl, and I just remember, oh God, everything I listened to, it was just music is magic. And so I've always wanted to make stuff that like touch people. I get actually annoyed. Like, I understand the irony and the topical shit. There's like a whole movement of that. But for me, I just can't do it. So I feel very lucky, especially with lyrics. I love these little kids are like, can you write out this tattoo for me? I'm like, are you sure? Yes, I can. I've seen some really cool ones. All these girls are getting Fool on their little... It's adorable.
That is.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Especially over the span, I think it was back in May when we spoke with you. So the fact that they've come so far and just related to your music since then, it's been months. That's absolutely incredible.
It's really fucking cool. I'm so lucky. My life is so lucky. I feel so lucky. I'm so lucky.
I love how you're starting to even tear up a little bit. That's adorable.
No, I love these kids. We've been doing these meet and greets that are so fun, and we just get to hang out, and they're like flipping out, and I'm like, it's okay, you're okay, this is fun.
Has there been a fan encounter that stood out to you the most?
Encounter that stood out? Well, yesterday we like came to the, and I got this hat. Look at this hat.
Very nice.
Wait. Look at it. And but we went to this vintage store yesterday, and then these fans were there, and they're like, and they came along with me, and it was a joy. It was so sweet, and they were, I don't know. There've been so many awesome fan encounters. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's wrap everything up today for all of your fans and friends and everyone watching. Anything you'd like to say or shout out to them?
Shout out to the Misfits and the little dreamy kids. That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for catching up with us today.
Shake.
Always a pleasure.
Meow.
We'll give hugs and cuddles. And remember, everybody, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite artists. See you next time.